Hi, I'm Jess and welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe. This week's video is going to be on why I canceled my Harry Potter subscription boxes. So for any of you guys that aren't aware, subscription boxes started taking, they really hit their high, I want to say a couple of years ago, where you can get subscription boxes for anything that you can think of. You can get your dad a grill subscription box, a barbecue sauce subscription box. You can get subscription boxes for amusement parks, but they also started having subscription boxes for Harry Potter. And I actually found out about the Harry Potter subscription boxes through YouTube. Yes, through watching one of these videos about them unboxing one of the subscription boxes. So if you are interested in a certain subscription box, but you're kind of curious on what's in the box and what the items are like, I would highly encourage to watch one of these videos, just so you can get a broad sense of what you're paying for. So as soon as I found out there was a Harry Potter themed subscription box, I actually kind of went crazy and I ordered, I think it was 4 or 5 different subscription boxes. So I had the Geek Gear, I had the Geek Gear wearables, I had Gobstone Owl Crate, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Yeah, like I said, I ordered a lot. I really like Harry Potter. So I ordered a lot of subscription boxes. And the price ranged. So I think the cheapest box I paid for was about $19.99 a month. And you can do these subscription boxes as like a one-time deal. You can do it over the course of 3 months, 6 months, year. Some subscription boxes were only quarterly. I think the most expensive box I ever bought was the Gobstone Ally box, and that was $105. But that was only once a quarter, I believe. And there was 10 to 15 items, where with a lot of the cheaper boxes, on average there's about 4 to 5 items in those boxes. So you're paying more, but you're also getting more. So when I did first get the boxes, I was actually very excited. The best way I can describe it is it feels like Christmas. So it feels like you had told like a loved one of how much you love Harry Potter and they had gone out and bought these little items for you, but you didn't know what it was going to be. So it was like every month it kind of felt like Christmas when you got the boxes in, because you got to open up to see what you had gotten. And I did like that, and I got really excited. And the items in all of the boxes were of good quality. I don't think I ever ran into something where like, oh, this is cheap. This was definitely not worth my time. I think every box that I had was good. The only problem, or the problems I started to have, were I didn't really care for all the items in the box. I'm sure you guys know, as being a Harry Potter fan, you can love Harry Potter, but you're not going to love all the different aspects of Harry Potter. There's going to be certain characters you like more, certain topics that you like more. So for me, I really like potions. I like Snape. I like Draco. But not every box is going to be like that. And with the Harry Potter themed boxes, they also encompass Fantastic Beasts. And I don't really care for Fantastic Beasts. So when I got a box filled with Fantastic Beasts items and the Niffler, I just really didn't care. And then there was other boxes where you would, on average, I would say with any box that I got, there was always like a couple items that I really liked. But then there was like 2 to 3 items that I really didn't care for, but I didn't want to throw them away, because those things cost money and these aren't cheap looking. And I know if I came across another person that really liked Harry Potter, I could always offer if they want to have it. I just didn't see the point on throwing away items that I didn't like, because I felt like somebody else would want them, but at the same time I felt like I was losing money if I just threw them away. So there was that, and then the other thing was the t-shirts. So I'm not really a t-shirt person. I take that back. I like t-shirts, but I like plain t-shirts. I don't really wear t-shirts with graphics. And I understand why these subscription boxes have the t-shirts, because on their end, they only have to pay $4 to $5 to manufacture these t-shirts, right? But if they were to sell them in a store, depending on how advanced their graphic is, they could charge $15 to $20. And you as a consumer, if you're paying $20 for a box and the t-shirt's $20 and they have a t-shirt in there, you've already kind of made your money back. So and then you have like 4 other items. But with the t-shirts, I didn't like wearing them because they're the graphics, so I'd only wear them like underneath the sweatshirt, or I would wear them to bed. But I remember one month I had like 6 t-shirts, and I was just like, I don't know where I'm gonna, how am I gonna wear all this? And you gotta think, since I was subscribed to so many different boxes, I was at least getting 3 t-shirts a month. So you gotta think 3 t-shirts over 12 months, that's a lot of clothes. So I started canceling the subscription boxes. So the first one to go was the wearables. And not to say that they didn't have good quality, because like I said, all the boxes did have good quality. It was just I wasn't going to wear them, so it was just a waste to buy the stuff. They also had like scarves and hats, and I'm not really a hat person. I will say I did use the scarf though. But it was just stuff like that. I didn't see the point in having the wearables. So the wearables was the first one I canceled. The Geek Gear, this was the second one, just because based on all the other boxes, it wasn't as amazing as some of the other ones that I had. So that was the next one to go. And then the other thing was, around the same time I started canceling the boxes, I was watching a lot of videos on fast fashion and how it affects like the environment and the economies, and how you have slave labor and the cost to transport those goods. Even if you're only paying $5 for a t-shirt, maybe somebody's only getting paid $1, I don't know, $1 a month to work. So I started to get very self-conscious about the fact that I was getting all these boxes, and I wasn't liking everything that came in, and then I wasn't wearing everything that came in, and it was adding to the pollution because of all the packaging and even the stuff that I would throw away. So that was another reason why I'd canceled my subscription boxes. I think the last subscription box I canceled was actually the Gobstone. And honestly, I probably would have kept that one, even though that was the most expensive box. They started falling behind on their subscription boxes. And we're not talking like a couple weeks, we're talking like months. And it got to the point where I was like, I just don't even want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. And I just canceled my subscription. But I can, in their defense, I can understand why these companies are starting to have issues with subscription boxes, because you got to think, you charge a certain price, you need to make your money back, but you also have to coordinate with a lot of different vendors to have their stuff in your package. And then on top of that, you got to think, for the first couple of years, you probably are going to have really good ideas of what your theme for the box is going to be. But after a couple of years, you're going to have to start getting more creative and more inventive. And that's where you're going to start seeing recycled older ideas that are mixed in with the new boxes. And then what if one of the items that you get or that you're waiting for your subscription box doesn't come in time? Do you send out the subscription box without that item? Do you send the subscription box, the second item, the next month, but then you have to pay for all that shipping? So I can understand why these companies are starting to have issues now. There's been a couple, like when I was researching this for the video, because I just wanted to see the cost of things, some of the boxes are now, some of them have switched from monthly to by quarterly. Some of them are not even accepting subscription orders anymore. There's others that are, sorry, I'm saying a lot, but there are others that there's wait lists for them now. There's so many people that want the subscription box, but I think it's smart on their part to halt it to the amount of people that they can actually perform getting these boxes to, rather than to just take people's money and then have people pissed off because they don't have their box in time because they're overwhelmed. So in closing, I will say, if you want to do a subscription box, by all means do a subscription box. I would suggest going on YouTube and reviewing a video on subscription boxes, but I think it's a fun thing to do. It's good for a Christmas gift. I actually subscribe to one specifically for Christmas, because Harry Potter and Christmas, I mean, who wouldn't want that? I love Harry Potter. So, but what do you guys think? Have you guys ever had a subscription box? Do you guys still do the subscription boxes? Do you give them as gifts? But Well, you guys have a good day.